Yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see if the chuck crane continues to support that section while T1 brings in the entire assembled lifting arm. And see, he left. Oh God of mercy. He left the donuts there, and see, little by little the pigeons are coming. The nasty, stinking pigeons. You're just full of sense. You see, every time they raise up, those mites and little fleas that are on them come from under there. That's why most places you see, they don't say don't feed the birds, they say don't feed the pigeons. And you see? And look at all these people right there. Every time they fly up, those mites. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, look into it. Every time they fly up, every time a car comes, they fly up. And they release those mites. See? And they keep coming and coming and coming. So that's the final section, those two sections over there. But there is another section that I pointed out last night at the foot of T1 that I believe T1 is actually reaching for right now. So as we move into lunchtime, we're getting more tour buses. Every time they fly up. And if you have little kids, as soon as they see that flock right there, watch this. See that? All kind of mites and stuff is coming from under them. And if you have little kids that are walking up and see those pigeons, they're running towards that pigeon. Birdie, birdie, birdie. and the truck pulls in and they fly up, and you bring your kids back home and they're sick and you don't know why. I'm not saying definitively that they are, but they are a health hazard. I've gone hunting before. Birds have mites on them, and when they're going through mutations of feet where there's not 4 toes but just 1 club, you got to ask what those mites are and how far they're I'm telling you, how far they're going when those pigeons take to the air. No, you never know. Beautiful women continue to calm me down from this crazy guy that just brought that stuff here. And believe me, you see that one piece of donut there? That's all that's left after they came for 5 minutes. Yeah, that's all that's left. And they're coming back for it. Believe me, they're hovering around. They didn't go nowhere. See that? They're waiting for that. So we have the chuck crane still supporting that piece that's hanging off. See, they're coming back for that piece. Believe me, they're coming back. And here comes, see these little kids coming up? He's walking with his grandfather. He's smart enough to go the other way or from them. Absolutely nasty. I mean, we'll never be able to have a city free of pigeons. And that's not what I'm professing. But there have to be, people can't just throw down food everywhere in the city on the sidewalk. He's on a bicycle with a big bag and he's going from corner to corner feeding them. I got you, yes sir. Let's take a look. I think the boys might have went on break. So the tower crane, the weight of that that ballast, because that's what that is. That's the ballasting section of that crane is being supported by the chuck crane. And I think the guys may have gone to lunch. So let's take a look down in the basement and see what we can see. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they went to lunch. They're on break or something. And that's my cue. The yard is empty. T1 is hovering over that final section there. Are you financing this building? Oh, great.